Hi everybody, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Just Add Ginger and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm going to keep it short and sweet for today's introduction because the video you're about to see kind of explains itself. I don't know how much I go into it at the start, but just to put it into a context, about a month or so ago I took part in a Slimfast chat over on Twitter and I actually won myself a 7-day starter kit. So this vlog is me tracking my week to just see how I got on, really. Yeah, this is just for my own benefit, really, just to look back on and see how I got on. So I'll quit talking now before I get into the rambling zone and we'll get straight into how I got on. Good morning, guys. It is Monday the I don't know what of September, and it is early-ish in the morning. It's about 8:30, which is why I look like a creature from the Dark Lagoon. I haven't got anything about myself ready yet. Made myself coffee, but everything has been about baby Ginger, who is sitting next to me, having just had his first breakfast. But I thought I would vlog this week because a few weeks ago I took part in the Slimfast breakfast chat. I don't know if it's called that or not, but it's hosted by Slimfast and a guest host. I only joined in this one particular week because it so happened that baby Ginger was asleep. But I actually won myself a Slimfast 7-day starter kit, which was amazing. Since having baby Ginger, I haven't actually done too well with the whole shifting any of the baby weight. I don't have a lot to lose. I don't know how much I put on when I was expecting him. I didn't weigh myself and I didn't get weighed. But judging by what I kind of weighed before I had him, I think I've got about 1.5 stone, 2 stone possibly to lose to get back to my pre-baby weight. Not that I'm in a particular rush to do that, but I find it quite difficult to lose weight. I have to really try. I don't know if that's just me or other people have experienced the same thing, but I just thought it would be a great opportunity to see what Slimfast is all about. I've only really kind of had the shakes before. They're good for like grab and go situations. For me, like if I can't have lunch or something, baby and one-handedness, sometimes it gets a bit complicated. We're on the move. But eventually I would like to lose the weight, so I'm going to be vlogging every day to see how I get on. Ryan and I are following the meal plan that they've put out for the evening meal, but during the day, I'm using what's in the box and kind of what they've set out as an idea and a guide of what to eat. So we'll see how we get on. Currently, I haven't had anything. I've made myself a coffee. I cannot not have coffee. Look at these eye bags, people. I cannot not have coffee in the morning. So that's not on the plans. I don't know if that is something you can have, but it's not something I'm willing to give up. So we'll see how we get on. I don't know when I'm going to have breakfast because this little one, say hello, this little one is really awake and he needs to be winded because he just had a bottle. And you have some porridge, aren't you? So we'll see what happens, and yes, hopefully I'll be able to give it a good shot, but I'll check in with you later. I'm not sure when, but let's just see how we get on and if it's actually going to do what it says on the tin. So guys, I'm going to do this as best I can just to show you what comes in this starter kit, so please bear with me. So this is what the box looks like. It kind of tells you everything you get. 6 ready-to-drink shakes, 8 meal replacement bars, 7 snack bags, 7 snack bars, plus the planner. I have actually gone through this already just to see what was in it, but this is everything that comes in it. This is the starter kit booklet that's got tips and tricks, and also had the meal planner on it, but I've stuck that on the fridge so I know what I'm doing. Take that out. And then got everything else, the snack bars, the shakes down there, the little snack bags. 2 sets of meal replacement bars. There are 2 different flavours. One's chocolatey and one's yogurty, I think. So that's everything that you get. I'm not sure what this would retail for, but if I find it, I'll link it in the description box. So if you're interested, you can go and check it out. But I'm quite excited, I think. Having this little one, hello again, can make it quite difficult to make food, just because I can't do 2 things at once, whereas some people might be able to. So this might actually come in quite handy because I don't have to think about going off to make something and leave him on his own, because he does get bored quite easily, even though he's got an activity centre and a bouncer. He likes to be on the move all the time and just switching up his activities, so we'll see how it goes. Starting off this morning with a shake after I finished my coffee, but haven't actually had any sip yet because you are just too distracting, aren't you? So while Eric is playing in his activity centre and I've got a few minutes, I'm going to have my breakfast, which is today the Slimfast high protein chunky chocolate flavour shake. This I've actually had before. This is the flavour I tend to get if I need just something in the house that's going to be quick for me to eat if I'm particularly busy and don't have a spare hand. So I know I'm going to enjoy this, but we'll see how it fills me up, ready for snack time, because we've got a pretty big day planned in terms of getting things done, so we'll see how we get on. So guys, it's now 10:15. Baby Ginger's down for his nap, so when he goes down, this is my usual time on a Monday for running around like a mad person trying to get the house into some kind of semblance of normalcy. So I am completely out of breath. I've thrown on some makeup because I don't know when he's going to wake up. He doesn't have a constant nap pattern, so it could be any time the minute he goes down. He fights his sleep like you wouldn't believe. So I had my shake. That was nice, but I think they've changed the flavour. It didn't seem as chocolatey, but maybe that's just me, I don't know. I'm trying to stick to this plan as much as I can in terms of like water and stuff, because I'm not the best at drinking it. So I've got myself a glass of water, like a pint glass, and I've got, where is it? Some apple. I've got some apple. That's the designated snack for this morning, so I'm going to eat that, and hopefully I'll be able to do that in relative amount of peace before baby Ginger wakes up. But so yeah, I'm not feeling hungry or anything, which is nice. I'm just incredibly hot and sweaty and out of breath, and I did my makeup so fast that I hope I don't look like a clown, but that's beside the point. So far so good. I'm not struggling really, but it's only been like a few hours, so let's see what the day brings after this. So it's now 11:45 and I nearly forgot to vlog this. This is a bit earlier than I would normally be eating. Baby Ginger's having a play, so sorry about the background noise. This is a bit normally than I'd be eating lunch. This is a bit earlier than I'd normally be eating lunch, but we're about to go out and I'm just trying to figure out timings in my head because I don't know if baby's going to want a feed, and where we're going is pretty far away from where we live, so I just thought it'd be easier if I eat this now. I've been alright this morning, I've not been hungry, managed to drink all my water, so I'm feeling pretty good. But I'm meeting people who are going to be eating lunch, so I'll have to see how I get on, because I'm such a foodie that I'll probably want to have something, so it's whether I can actually resist, and this is going to power me through. So I've just got back from being out this afternoon, and I had the cheddar bites, the little pack of stuff, except I have no idea where I've put the empty packet because I have a memory like a sieve, even though I just had it like 2 seconds ago. But I did literally had to just throw it down my face because Eric had just woken up. And they were actually quite nice. They taste a bit like mini cheddars for a flavour reference. So yeah, I've been doing pretty well. I mean, I've not felt hungry yet today. I think having food at regular intervals has really helped with that. But I've not been feeling great in myself. It's nothing to do with the Slimfast plan. I've just kind of had a bit of a dodgy stomach, so that's not really helped. But yeah, feeling alright so far. So we'll just see what later on brings, I guess, but so far so good. So we've just finished having dinner and we're trying to stick to what it would be like if you were actually on the starter Slimfast pack with the intention of carrying it on. So we had the smoked mackerel, beetroot and potato salad, except I am not the biggest fan of smoked fish, so for the sake of wanting to actually eat a semi-suggested meal from the meal plan, we swapped out the mackerel for, I don't know if I'm saying it's basa or basa fish fillets. It was quite tasty. Salads I more have in the summer, so it was a bit weird, but we'll see whether it fills me up. I've got one last snack left to eat today, but not gonna lie, I'm really thinking about food at the moment, so we'll see if the dinner plus the snack a bit later is enough just to sate me. Good morning guys, so it is Tuesday today and day 2 of the Slimfast starter kit to the 7-day one. Last night didn't go so well. I ended up having to have some dark chocolate and a glass of milk. I don't know whether this was because I just wasn't feeling great yesterday, or it just wasn't enough to fill me up, or maybe I just ate too closely together and then by the end of the night, because I run around so much during the day, everything caught up to me. But yeah, that was a bit of a fail. This morning I've not actually eaten yet. Got to have a yogurt coated meal bar for breakfast, which I'm not too sure about at the moment, but currently I'm just having a coffee. I'm about to give Eric his second breakfast. Yes, I am. He's just had his milk and we've started to wean him, so he's having some porridge. So after that I'll have my breakfast because we're going to baby sensory this morning, so I've got to kind of be as organised as possible. But that is the update so far. I've still not managed to be as organised enough to weigh myself first thing in the morning, but I have an idea of what I weighed before I started on this, so we'll see what happens at the end of the week. But I'm hoping today will be better. I'm trying to organise my time, manage my eating habits a bit better, so hopefully I'll stay fuller for longer, but we'll see how we get on. Still not the biggest fan, guys. Just something about the aftertaste of this that reminds me of kind of crunchy cardboard. I'll try it and then have a sip of coffee and see if that makes any difference. So we just got back from baby sensory and I've actually got a few minutes to myself to eat lunch because somebody is completely knackered after their class today. So I am going to have my meal replacement shake, which today is the cafe latte, and I've only ever really had the chocolate ones before, so I'm reserving my judgment until I've tried it, but it's coffee flavoured and I do like my coffee, so fingers crossed. I'm feeling a little bit peckish as well. It's 10 to 1, so hopefully I've timed things better today, that the meal plan will fill me up a bit better. But yep, while all is quiet on the Western Front, I am going to get this in my belly. Just to say, the shake is an absolute winner and it was bloody delicious. It tasted just like a cafe latte, so big thumbs up from me. So it is now 25 to 5. I had my afternoon snack bar thing. And the same thing has kind of happened as yesterday. It's getting to a point now. Oh, there we go. it's getting to a point where I'm getting hungry again, so I had a drink and it didn't do anything, so I've had to have some biscuits. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm starting to think maybe it's not just like the it's in the way. Maybe it's not just the food, maybe it's the act of eating itself that I'm missing. I don't know. I was trying to figure out what exactly the calorific intake for the day would be if you were on the Slimfast 3-2-1 plan all the time, and I think it equates itself to what I'd normally eat, but maybe it's just I'm missing eating. Even though it's so handy to have the snack bars and the shakes and everything else with this little wriggle fart in a colander bum. But I don't know. I mean, see how we go. Ryan's not even left work yet, so it's going to be ages until we eat dinner. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Good morning, guys. God, this is like bringing back memories of the week I went into labour. Cupboard chats. You're in my cupboard because I need to make myself a cup of coffee. It's really early. It's like 7:25, but I need coffee before I get summoned because he's waking up earlier, so I'm trying to get more organised, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, the same thing happened yesterday as it did the night before. Ryan got home later-ish than normal, and I was so hungry. I'd had to have like some biscuits because I was that hungry and a glass of milk. And we swapped the meal plans around. We were meant to be having, I don't know where the thing's gone. Okay. We're meant to be having that one, chicken, red pepper and tomato bake, if I can read that backwards, but we ended up having lamb kebabs because they took less time, which were really nice. We both really liked them. Yeah, I was still absolutely starving afterwards, so I had to have a chocolate Magnum. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really don't. I'm really trying to like get myself in the mindset of as if I'm gonna, do this. I haven't just got the 7-day job lot of stuff, but I don't know whether I'm getting my timing wrong or I'm just running around so much I'm burning up more calories, so I need more. I just don't know. Nipped on the scales quickly this morning. Potentially I've lost like half a pound. I don't know. I don't know how quickly you're meant to lose weight on this. Obviously not too fast because that's unhealthy. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but today's another day and I'll give it another go. I've got until Sunday. But I'm just trying to keep it real, guys. I'm not trying to like say, oh yeah, it's great. I can totally diet and it's as easy as following a meal plan. For me, it's not, and I don't know if that is just me. I don't know whether I just have a lack of willpower or something because I love my food and my drink. I really don't know. The one thing that is really handy, I'm just gonna grab milk. The one thing that is really great about it is that it is incredibly me friendly. So if baby Ginger needs a lot of attention or we're running around and I don't have time to like hold him and make something, which I can't do anyway, it's just really handy to just have something I can eat. So that's something that's been a real positive from doing this. I don't have to worry about like having to make myself something. There's something always there I can eat until the evening meal, obviously. But I don't know. I don't know. Just make it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So yeah, let me know while you're in the cupboard and I can talk to you because it's a bit quiet. Has anyone ever done Slimfast, the 3-2-1 plan before, and had any success? Especially new parents, new mums who may have been trying to lose that little bit of baby weight. Let me know. I don't know, but yeah, today is Wednesday. We're starting a new class today this afternoon, so that's going to be good. So yeah, I'm going to have my coffee, not have breakfast quite yet, because I'm trying to figure out the timing still, even though I am quite hungry. But have my coffee, enjoy it while it's nice and quiet, and then we'll see what the day brings. So I'll catch you later. Not too sure about the strawberry shake. If you're really into sweet drinks, like strawberry drinks and stuff, it would be perfect, but I'm not. I don't like overly sweet things, which is saying something because I have a sweet tooth, but yeah, not sure on that one. I've had to stop halfway through to give myself a break. It's not for you, it's for me. But yeah, not the biggest fan so far. Probably comes in third place out of the third shakes that I've got to try. Hi guys. Just being a little bit quiet because Eric's still asleep, and I won't have a decent sleep before our class, so that's why I'm talking just a little bit quieter. Not that we ever are overly quiet around him, it's just he's fast asleep, so it's just a bit unfair to wake him up with a start. It's 11:20. This is the only place I can really prop you in this room, so I can talk and eat at the same time. 11:20. I've just spent some time editing the footage from earlier in the week, because my phone is almost full, so it keeps telling me. And my snack for this morning is some carrot sticks, so I am going to have some carrot sticks and have a chat with you. If I can open this up, I'm going everywhere. There we go. The one thing I've noticed is that when it's a generalised snack, it's not a, I want to say prescribed, but that's not the right thing. When it's not something they've provided, we have stirring. When it's not something they've provided, it doesn't give a quantity. So I've got a box of carrots here. Does that mean if I'm really hungry I could sit and eat a whole mat of carrots? I don't know. He's awake. I've just checked. Lunch today is one of the other meal replacement bars, which is chocolate flavour, so that'll be interesting, because I wasn't a big fan of the yoghurt one. I'm sure if, I don't know, I want to say if you're a fan of soy, you might like it, but I just found it really bland, and then the flavours that I'm not a big fan of came through, but maybe that's just something you've got to get used to, I don't know. He's literally awake and just staring and just waiting. Bless him. I had a really good sleep last night. He went down for like 9? No, 9:15. Earlier than usual. And slept through till 8:10. God, I wish I could do that. Because this is what I normally do when I'm not testing this out, is jump on carrots. Yeah, right, I'd be having like a cake right now. Oh well. Sorry if you wobble, you're currently resting on 2 squishy building blocks because I need both hands free. It's time to try lunch, which is the Slimfast Chocolate Crunch Meal Replacement Bar. It's 11:45 because I need to start thinking about getting other people ready rather than myself. We're going to do a live reaction taste test to this because the yoghurt one I was not a fan of. Baby Ginger's eyeing it up. And it smells alright, it smells alright. Better. Better. It's not for you. Chocolate hides the taste of whatever it is I don't like in it. Maybe the soy, I don't know. Much better. I think I'm going to enjoy this a lot more. Hi guys, I'm sorry about this hideous angle, but I am feeding Eric, so that's the best I can do. Update, I didn't update on the meal bar, did I? It's actually quite nice, so I'd eat that again. Definitely better than the yogurt coated one. And then we came back from our class and I was feeling all right. I had some water and then I had those cheddar bite things, whatever they're called, which are nice anyway, but I'm actually feeling not too bad. I don't know whether that's psychological because Ryan's just texted me to say he's on his way home, so I know that we'll be eating earlier, so I don't know if that's why I'm feeling better, because I know I'll be eating earlier and therefore I won't get as hungry sooner, or whether I've just managed eating better today to kind of tide me over. I don't know. 1 second. Yeah, I don't feel as bad today. But when it's the days that are more fruit and veg based, I'm finding it a bit better because there's not a specific portion size. I've mentioned this before on the fruit and veg options, when it's like carrot and celery sticks and stuff like that, and cucumber sticks. So I don't know whether you can just snack on as many as you want, but just having the option to graze a little bit, because I am a cereal grazer, that really appeals to me. So I don't know if that's helped today anyway, but I'm not really sure what we're going to do for dinner because we kind of had to swap a few meals around. But sorry, I didn't mean to swear at you then. Hello, is that nice? Was that nice? But yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. But today's been a lot better, and I'm actually feeling a lot better about it. I was feeling a bit disheartened the last couple of days because I felt a bit like it's just another one of those things isn't going to work. But maybe if you were going to do this, it might. We'll see what happens by the end of the week. But today has been a lot better and I'm feeling a lot better about it. Just me checking in again to say that it is 5:30 and hello. It's 5:30 and I was getting a bit peckish before, so I've just had some carrot sticks. Yummy. But I have just found out that my monthly visitor is here, so see what happens with that, because I crave chocolate like nobody's business when it's that time of the month, but we'll just have to monitor the situation. Yeah, Ryan's nearly home, so dinner won't be too long, but I don't know what we're going to cook. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say right now. Good morning, guys. It is now Thursday and day 4, being on the Slimfast starter kit. Last night wasn't actually too bad. The dinner that we cooked took forever though, so that was a bit of a downer, but it was really tasty, so that's great. That was from the Slimfast and meal planner as well that came with the kit. I still had to have a Magnum, but considering it was the first day of me being on my period, I wasn't actually too bad in terms of chocolate cravings. I did send Ryan to stock up for me, though, just in case, because otherwise I'd head into a raging bitch if I don't have any chocolate in the house for just in case situations. This morning I was meant to have a meal bar, the yogurt one, and I was like, no way, I'm not starting off the day with that. I woke up and I had a little bit of a headache. I think I was a bit dehydrated, so I had the shake that I was meant to have at lunch instead. So I'll have the meal bar at lunch, but I don't actually know where the meal planner sheet thing has gone. Baby Ginger was holding it last night, and I don't know if it's got thrown somewhere, but I'm gonna have to seek that out so I know what I'm doing. I'm meant to be carrying on until Sunday, but I might have to stop for Saturday because Ryan and I like to do a lot of things together as a family at the weekend, so being on the Slimfast plan, I don't know how that's going to fit in. I might have to adapt things a little bit, but we'll see. But it hasn't been too bad so far. I mean, there are some things, if I was going to stay on this, that I would change, just because there's no way that I'd force myself to eat something for the sake of losing weight when there's an alternative. I'm talking about the yogurt coated meal bar versus the chocolate coated one. But we'll see what the outcome is at the end of the week in terms of what my weight loss has actually been, because I have no idea. I don't really weigh myself on a regular basis, just because I know I'm a new mum and I've still got the baby weight, and I don't want that to be the focus of everything and the be all and end all. So, and like I said at the start of the week, I've got an idea, and I have been like checking in on that on and off, like once or twice so far this week, just to have an idea really. We'll see how the day goes. I'm not feeling too PMSy at the moment, but that could all change, so we'll see how that affects my ability to stay on track with doing the starter kit. So I'll check back in with you later with an update. Hello, only me. You're in the cupboard again. Best place for you to go, so yeah. It's, what time is it now? 2:10. Been a bit of a crazy, not crazy, but just busy morning, so haven't actually had any lunch yet, but I had one of the chocolate crunch snack bars just to tide me over for a little bit. And yeah, I really like the snack bars, so that wasn't a problem. I think subconsciously I'm just putting off having the meal bar that I know I'm not really gonna like. If it just had a bit more flavour and the yoghurt wasn't plain yoghurt, I think I might enjoy it better, but it's not my favourite. Still can't find the meal planner thing. I have no idea where that's gone. Is that it there? Nope, that's not it. It's gone walkabout, so we're a bit stuck with figuring out what was meant to be on it for dinner, but I'm sure we'll be able to work around it later. So if you can hear background noise, that's the dishwasher on for the second time today. Yeah, I've not been feeling too bad again. I know I said I crave chocolate at this time of the month like mad, but it's not actually been too bad. So that's a plus. Not managed to drink much water though. I'm feeling alright. I feel like as the week's gone on, I've kind of gotten a bit better with the whole thing. Oh god, what is that bit of hair doing? I've kind of got a bit better with the whole thing, so yeah, but this is what it's like on a daily basis really. I don't have a set time for anything that I eat because I don't know what I'm going to be doing, and I don't know how Eric's going to be. Just then he was playing, getting fussy. I put him down, he instantly rolled over and went to sleep, so this is the time that I have, but before then it was all systems go to take care of him. So yeah, I should probably eat my meal bar and drink some water while I've got the chance, and all the other bits and pieces that I need to do, but I'll check in with you like later on this evening, just to update you with what we actually did about dinner, because unless I find that thing, or I can find it online, we're going to be feeling our way in the dark a little bit, but I'm sure it will work itself out in due course. Good morning guys, it is now Friday the 22nd of September, I think. I didn't end up finishing off the vlog from yesterday because we just ate really late and I was a bit too tired, to be honest. We had leftovers for dinner from the previous night's chicken dish, which were actually really good. Some of the dishes that are on the meal plan serve 4 and some serve 2, so it's actually quite nice having leftovers because Ryan got back later than he usually does, so we're able to just shove it in the microwave and then eat it. That was nice, but then I hit a stumbling point and I ate a load of chocolate and I had a beer because I just needed to. I've already explained it's my time of the month, so yeah, that's just what happens with me. I need my comfort food and I needed a beer because it's been a long day. So yeah, back on it again this morning. I haven't actually had anything yet. I've got a bit of a sore throat, so I might, if it's a meal bar, I might swap it out for a shake. I don't know. I found the meal planner in the end, which is good. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll carry it on over the weekend or if I'll stop it today. I don't really know what we've got planned for Saturday, Sunday, but I'll either work around it or this will be my last day following the Slimfast plan. But yes, someone's quite happy in their activity centre, aren't you? So I'm going to go and sort my breakfast out, and my very dry throat and my hair, I have no idea what's going on with it. I washed it yesterday and I've got woodland creature syndrome. I don't know what's happening to it. So I will catch up with you later. Hi guys, it is actually now Saturday night at 25 to 9. I know I said I would update you at the end of yesterday, but I didn't, so sorry about that. Not much I can do now. I know last time we spoke, if you can hear Eric, he's chatting away watching Fireman Sam, which he loves. I know I'd said last time that I updated you that I didn't know if I was going to stop at day 5, just so Ryan and I can have the weekend off, because we're both big foodies and it's unfair to kind of bring him into the Slimfast thing, because we like to go out and have lunches and, you know, whatever. So we did that. Well, I did that in terms of the shakes and the meal bars and things, but we've stuck to the kind of suggested meal plan, just to see, you know, what the meals are like and whether they're nice and tasty and worth doing again. So I won't give you like the final update now, but I will just say I'm really surprised. I didn't expect this week to go how it has, and I think if I had the opportunity to do it again, I probably would, but that's because I know what to expect now, and I kind of worked at getting the timings right for eating things, so I kind of know where to place having like breakfast and lunch and the snacks and everything. But yeah, in the next bit of this vlog, I will go through like everything to do with the week and sum up my final thoughts. But this was just really to say that I didn't make it to day 7, but I probably could have done if it hadn't have been the weekend and both Ryan and I being the foodies that we are. So yeah, I'll just stop rambling now, because I always start videos not knowing what I'm gonna say and then run out of steam and then just waffle on like a wally. So let's get straight into the end part of this vlog. So I'm gonna get a little bit Jerry Springer on everybody and give my final thoughts on how I got on with the starter kit. First off, I completely failed in sticking to it religiously. There were days where it got to the evening and I just had to have a beer. There were days where it got to the evening and I had to eat a shitload of chocolate. It was my week where my monthly visitor came to call, so things went a bit awry. Anyway, I couldn't have really picked a better week to try this, could I? I was surprised. I didn't think that I would do that well. I'm not the best person for going for dieting in general. I love my food too much. I'm a big foodie. I'm a big lover of a cheeky beer. I'm a big lover of a Prosecco at the weekend. I'm a big lover of a glass of red wine. And I didn't stick to it religiously, but I still managed to lose 4 pounds, which I don't know if that was a complete fluke. I don't know if I'd have stuck to the plan a bit more. How many times can you say religiously in the same kind of spiel? I don't know. Religiously, if I'd have stuck to the plan more religiously, if I'd have lost more weight. But that surprised me. I like the fact that it was really one-handed friendly. With Eric, especially now that he's on the move all the time, eating gets a little bit difficult. So having the opportunity to just have grab and go food was really handy for me. So that taught me a lot. Not necessarily that I'm going to stick to eating the Slimfast products, but just kind of gave me an idea of the kinds of foods that I should have in the house to make life just a little bit easier for me. hand in hand with that, I like the fact how organised it was. I didn't have to think about food I needed to prepare. It was just there and I could eat it, and it just made life a lot easier. What I didn't like was the fact that you have to eat what you get. And I know that sounds really stupid because of course it's a kit, so you know, you kind of have to stick to it because you don't have that much of a choice. But I really did not like those yogurt coated meal bars. I thought they tasted like cardboard. I didn't like eating them. It was really, really difficult to try and get those down me. And the strawberry shakes as well were just way too sweet. I really do not like things that are that sickly side of sweet, and that just tasted like strawberry milkshake, and it really wasn't for me. So maybe Slimfast, if you're watching this, I doubt you ever will, but if you are, maybe you could consider doing something like a pick and mix box, where the premise of the starter kit is the same, but you get to choose what you want. Because I think if I'd have just had all the chocolate meal bars, the cafe latte shakes were my favourite, so I could have all of those, and forego the things I didn't like. I may have stuck to it a bit better. I don't know. Maybe that's just something to think about, but I think that would be a really good idea. And if that was on offer, I probably, you know, if I hadn't have won the kit and I was curious about Slimfast, that might have encouraged me to kind of go for it a bit more, I suppose. But at the end of the day, I'm glad I gave it a go. It obviously worked to an extent because I lost £4, which I then proceeded to put back on again because it was the weekend, and like I said, I love food and I love letting my hair down. I'm glad I gave it a shot, and I'm glad I vlogged the experience to look back on. But it was a big fat fail for me, really. What more can I say? So thank you so much for joining me on my vlog, tracking my progress, trying out the Slimfast 7-day starter kit. If you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I love seeing your feedback. If you're not already, hit the subscribe button and keep on track with all of the videos that I upload. If you have any feedback for me, or you have any ideas for videos you want to see in the future, please leave me a comment as well, and I'll see you next time. Bye!